year when you were approached with this song, what was your reaction? Was it an instant yes?
Well, I'd actually written like 7 or 8 songs for Melodifestivalen this year, and I had decided on one of those. And then I went to my record label and said, okay, here it is, we're going to do this one. And they said, yeah, that's great, but listen to this one. And they played me Heroes, and I was, well, yeah, I said yes instantly actually, because I realized that, okay, that was it, that's the song I'm going to do. And it has this epicness to it, and a very nice message, and it just felt like the perfect way to come back.
You're quite successful. So in terms of a comeback, was it because you just wanted to do something different? Did you want to boost your career, or I guess what was the motivation?
Well, I've been TV hosting now for 4 years. One of the biggest shows in Sweden called Allsång på Skansen, which is another amazing phenomenon. It's a very Swedish sing-along show. And I've been missing being an artist, so I said no when they asked me to host another season 1.5 years ago, and I said I want to do my music instead. So I released an album last year called Barcelona Sessions, which was a lot more rocky than what I've been doing before. I've been doing like really Eurovision kind of music, kind of pop. And that went well, but I mean, I think I realized that I needed something more, something like with more of an impact, and Melodifestivalen is the perfect way there.
And you know, your songs Hope and Glory, Cara Mia, 2 of the most played on my iPod, by the way. Very Schlager. Very Schlager. But now Heroes, a totally different, genre really.
Yeah, I mean, I could have taken the easy way out and come with another Cara Mia or Hope and Glory and that kind of song. But I feel that's more of who I was in 2007 and 2009. I feel I've matured a lot over the years, and I want to do music now that actually means something to me. I mean, Cara Mia is a great song, but I mean, it doesn't hit you here, or it doesn't, at least not on me. And so I thought that Heroes was the perfect way, between the Barcelona Session style sound and Cara Mia. I think Heroes fits perfectly there.
And what's the message of the song?
It's about that everyone can be a hero, and that we shouldn't listen to the no-sayers around us, and we should be role models to our kids. And it's a great, and we actually, when we did the performance, the show, one of the producers is Fredrik Rydman. He started Bounce here in Sweden, which is a dance company, and he took one part of my life, which was when I was in 5th or 6th grade. I was like 11 or 12. I had some difficulties having friends, and he took that part and made the show about that, and how one lone kid can adapt. He tries to adapt to the situation, and then gets his friends back, which happened to me.
So the clowns or the figures, are those classmates?
Yeah, yes, they are actually. I mean, it starts out with me being alone. Like there's one stick man, and he's alone, and he tries to do what I'm doing, and then I let him in, and then he flies away and goes to grab his other friends, and so they come marching in at the end. It's quite sweet.
And you're alone on stage, but you have a lot of choreography to remember.
Yeah, or not a lot of choreography, but a lot of details I have to do. Like my arm couldn't move that. We're using projection mapping, so everything is projected behind me, and my arm should move at the exact speed, and I should stand on the exact same point at every time, and it's quite tricky, but when it works, it looks amazing.
Has it not worked at times?
Absolutely. We've had so much issues with this, partly because of me, because I wasn't good enough at some point, but mostly because of chords have been broken, the projector has been wrong, calculated wrong, and the projector hasn't worked at all sometimes, but it worked during the what do you call it, the semi-final, and that was the the main point.
When they called your name out, I believe you were the last one to be named as a direct qualifier. You looked...
God, I hated that. My God. But I think the production, they know that I hate that, and they really like the pictures of me hating that. So I guess I should have figured that they would do that. But yeah, they shouted out the other finalists first.
Did you worry for a split second that you weren't going through?
Yeah, and not even for a split second. It was for like 10 minutes. Because first they announced JTR for the finals, and then I started hoping, because I thought, okay, I'm the favorite, so they should have announced me first. And then I didn't. They announced JTR, and then it was the second chance participants they announced, and they didn't announce me there either, so I started thinking that, okay, maybe I'm out. So it was just me and this one girl left, and I thought she was great, so I thought, okay, that was it. What am I going to tell everyone? What's going to happen to my career? But it worked.